Hi everyone, this is Largo Inson from BSc English 3A. And again, we have a set of questions here that could be relevant to Ecopoetics written by Margaret Ronda. So we have the first question first. Using Neruda's poem, how did Perez illustrate the ecological violence and displacement brought by capitalism? So, Paris illustrates how Neruda's poem can be a term of turbulence. So, meaning turbulence is a state of a violent things, or it could be a changeable things. So, the way Paris investigates and revises accordingly, and it is include the states or a status like climate change. So, it means not predictable by somehow, it is facts. So Paris transfigures Neruda's images in natural fertility and erotic renewal into scenes of devastation. So the second question is, what Ghosh argued about in terms of realism fiction and ecological representation? So according to our analysis of Ecopoetics poem, Ghosh argues that dominant literary genre with its emphasis, regularity, and predictability of realism novel. And other thing is failed to give predictions for improbable fact of climate change and other dimensions of planetary alteration. So that is how Ghosh argued about the terms of realist fictions and ecological representation, the way how it could be regularity and predictability of realist novel. So it could be on predictions of improbable fact. So set of question number 3. What is Anthropocene? How this ideology can be used in literature? So we can also call it Anthropocene era. So Anthropocene is an approach of fundamentally predictable and defined cataclysmic events and ecological turbulence. So as what I said a while ago, turbulence is it could be a violent event. So this ideology can be used in literature by its etymology, and it is used to consecutive convention and representational modes. So, set 4, what is planetary crisis in literature? How did an author amplify in this context in his literary works? So, planetary crisis in literature is an turbulence. So, it means how can be an event must be in violent way. So we can also include climate change in this, or how can be populations facing essential threats, and we can explore by its impacts of catalytic transformative. Catalytic transformative. And author amplify this context by investigating and revising this kind of literary works. So, according to the poem that we have analyzed or we have analysis for this poem is the authors amplify this context by its investigating and revising the kind of literary works. So, set question number 5 is the meant of location and dislocation in this essay. What is the meant or what is meant of location and dislocation in this essay? Is the liability or anything. So, the meant of location and dislocation in this essay is the liability of human activities. And other thing, it meant by the word neologism or neologism. So it's coming from the word that that mentions in the poem that is the word solastalgia. Solastalgia. So it means mentioned in the poem is a form by the combinations that describe of emotional and existential distress caused by environmental change. So that is how location and dislocations could be meant in this essay. So that's all, and thank you very much for listening to this video and hoping you can have knowledge about these lessons, questions, a set of questions, and thank you. And don't forget to Subscribe and hit the notification bell for more info. Bye!